I'm Marcia Lawrence, and this is my mom, Kathleen Wade.
Kathleen.
Yeah, Kathleen Wade.
Kathleen Wade, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's from Jamaica, and she born the 9th of the 12th, 1930. She's gonna be 91 in December this year. And my mom grew up in Westmoreland.
Westmoreland,
yeah. And her father also went to Panama to build the Panama Canal.
Wow.
And she grew up with her mom and her dad. She never really met her dad because he was always sending money to her to Jamaica from Panama, because he went there to build the Panama Canal. And then he went there also to cut sugar cane. So he stayed in Panama. She never met him. So she grew up with her mom and her brother and sister. And then in the 50s, the brother came to England to live, and then my aunt came to live here so with him. But my mom stayed in Jamaica, and she got married to Rudolph Wade, who what is something about? Up there celebrating their wedding anniversary. And also, my mom was invited to come by her sister in the 1990s to come.
So this photograph you're showing now is
It's my mom and dad celebrating the wedding anniversary.
Which one?
That was in
I'm testing you. Okay, we don't.
Yeah, but
When we sleep.
yeah. So I can't remember what anniversary it is, but it was special because they were taken and have a celebration.
Yeah. And where was this?
That was in Jamaica. Yeah. And my mom came over here in 1990, which is early. She didn't go through all the experience that everybody had. She went and lived.
Where did she live first?
She lived in Ayford Avenue, just Southwark there.
Did you say?
Southwark.
Yeah.
Ayford Avenue.
Oh, Ayford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just between Brixton and Elephant and Castle. I think somewhere around there. And she went to work with my aunt, and they were working in cleaning offices and cleaning in the morning, doing morning jobs and evening jobs. And then my aunt worked in the school, helping in an assisted area in the playground.
Yeah.
So my mom was just doing office job, cleaning, stuff like that. And I mean, those days the money was so small, and the job was really hard in terms of, because they had to keep clean big areas, and also in cleaning offices, she used to come back and said, "Oh, those people's rude and they were nasty, and they throw down things and tell her to do this and do that and do that." And the pay was small, and my mom didn't complain. She just complained to us, because we were in Jamaica at the time, and then I was going to high school, and she had to send the money to me to go pay for my college. So she said, "Well, I have to persist because I want you to have an education, and I want your family to have an education. Your also sisters and brothers to have an education."
Yeah.
So at one stage, they liked her, that the job that she was doing, and wasn't complaining, and they paid her a bit extra, but my aunt got a hold of it, and she was the one that was working there longer. So she didn't like it, so she put a stop to it, but still they continue working there until my dad, who was in Jamaica, she had to go back to Jamaica because my dad got sick.
Yeah.
So she came back to Jamaica in 2000, and then to look after my dad who had prostate cancer. She looked after him. And then in 2009, he died. And then we both came back live with my aunt. And then she has been working in the same sort of job, cleaning offices and stuff like that, until she stopped because she had dementia.
Yeah.
And during that time, it's been hard. Our story now is that as a dementia sufferer, she mostly remember our brother. And she would call him a lot of times and call us his name and tell us. Based in Brazil, if she will come up to you and ask for Brazil, she will come up to you and ask for her mom or dad. And she's going back to Westmoreland, Lennox, Bigwood. And that's where she's come from.
Yeah. But
So
she's here.
she's here.
Yeah.
She's very strong, loudmouth. She's very very active. She's a strong woman because even just to hold her, you can feel the strength in her hand.
Yeah.
And she's a hard-working woman, and I'm glad that she's around.
And she's very friendly.
Oh,
Whenever I see her in the hall, she's always saying
she's smiling. She's happy.
Thank you.
She say hello, and she's very friendly until you want to take away her back from her. And then there's war.
Thank you.
That's her picture when she first came a long time in the 1990s.
And where was that taken?
That was in Ayford Avenue, outside my aunt's house. So my aunt lived there.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Can we share it passing
Yes.
around?
And this is one when she went to Madame Tussauds for the first time and saw the I should.
Oh, yeah, Desmond Tutu.
Desmond Tutu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is another photograph of us coming from going out to eat. I think they were celebrating their anniversary.
Oh,
And that's my dad when he came up here.
he came over here.
Yeah.
Amazing.